Charlie Lapson here in Hollywood at the CBGB premiere, bring you some red carpet tips. Thanks for stopping and talking with us.
Sure.
And I want to hear a little bit about the inspiration for the movie itself, and then we're going to spring over to the fashion from back in the day. So
Okay.
start with inspiration.
Well, I mean, you know, it was a place that was, you know, so instrumental in so many careers, and people don't know how it started. It started as a country, you wanted a country bluegrass blues place, and it ended up being, you know, the place where all the punkers started and all the underground rock started. So we needed to tell that story. You know, we needed to tell the story of where all this great music began. The Ramones, Blondie, Talking Heads. We wanted to tell that story.
Did you have a personal experience there?
Well, back in the day, I'm older than you. I was a poet in New York, and so there wasn't much I could afford, but I could afford the entrance fee to CBGB, so yes, I did hang out a little bit at CBGB.
Very cool. And tell me about the trends and the styles back then compared to now.
Well, it's funny, you know, like they didn't really make a concerted effort. You know, they didn't have much money, you know, so they just had these like jeans with rips in them and stuff. And now you go to like, you know, store and you buy $150 jeans that have rips in them, you know, stylized, right? Safety pins. So I mean, for them it was really just what they wore, you know.
Yeah, it was fashion by default, really. It wasn't. You know, Arturo had some, you know, he designed the Ramones logo and he had a certain design aesthetic, certainly. But like Blondie's famous line is, New York has gorgeous garbage, because they just found whatever they found and they made it work for them. So,
Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, that was the real punk spirit. You know, then later on, Malcolm McLaren took it and made it something completely different, but that was in Europe, right? That was in the UK.
And tell me one last thing about the music. What was inspirational about the music from that period?
Well, I mean, it was raw for them. It was they were reacting to disco. They were reacting to all the processed music, you know. And so it was very sort of, it was unproduced, and that's what was great about it. That's what the Ramones really were so great with. They did the, you know, the 3-minute quick song and in and out, you know, and it was like power and raw and energy, and that was great, you know.
And when you were dealing with all this madness, as you were filming, did anything crazy happen? Was there any secrets or anything fun and crazy? I've heard a little bit so far, but I heard you talking.
Justin has all the secrets.
I mean, Justin, you know, I mean, there's some stuff that happens in this movie with Justin.
Sorry, what was that?
There was stuff that happens where, you know, he's singing a song and you know, other things are happening simultaneously to him. You know,
okay.
and he did some crazy stuff in this movie. You know, if anybody did it, it was him.
Okay.